thanks very much. I'm really very happy to be here and in such company. Really fantastic. And I'm going to read, to start, just to warm up really, in the kind of literal way, 7 poems that I've just recently written. I was in New York at the time that, by chance, luckily when Obama got in, and the night that very night, I had a little tiny 6th floor flat, and the news of him getting it, there was a millisecond where people realised he'd got it without it being announced, and this wave of sound went across the rooftops with people screaming in their separate apartments all over the city. But this is written, these 3 poems are just written a few days before that, when no one was willing to talk about him at all because they were all very superstitious about him not getting in and it being stolen. So having arrived and wanting to talk about him, I didn't get anywhere. So these are just some poems about New York, really. Found poems anyway. Man on roof. The man on the roof is not pissing but praying, bending over with that same intent, holding what must be rosary beads and stepping back, respectful. He's taking quiet minutes in this November sun to think on the roof. The blue jay is hopping down the spire stairs one at a time, squawking sweetly to itself, because it is at home to him, while he bends at the wall with something passing through his fingers. It is 3 days before this election and everyone has no more to say. But this hum continues with his rooftop genuflecting and the jay flying across and back again, a bee sifting through the plastic flowers while he finishes up and disappears. Woman in cafe. This is the story of my New York experience, solitary encounters and eavesdropping. Woman in cafe. Do we sit alone together in cities where they find us books about city birding, and that place between Green and Mercer could be anywhere, though it is really here and nowhere else. And she says, we do good soup with authority, as if there's no danger of thinking otherwise. That quarterback moves in ways I just don't get, and the Jets are doing good because they let the older guy in, though his name isn't how it's written. That blue jay maybe isn't at home more than I am. Its calling slams back from shininess and the tendency to gold domes and leafiness. That screech owl found on the sidewalk, pink nail varnish on its face, didn't feel at home. They weep over animals on the TV, then they weep over foreign children, just want to adopt them all. But life isn't home, I want to say. This soup is good. I'm glad we met. Queens. Saying that air conditioning units will fall like pigs from balconies with overfeeding. Crash. Saying that she carries the pain, you know, and all the anxieties of what might happen if he doesn't get in. How's it going for you? Well, I don't own anything, so it's not so bad. The restroom is down the stairs to the left. There were heavy ropes pushing you to the right. Why do you go back to him? I just don't want to talk about it. How he treats you. Air freshener. Do you hear whippoorwills in the city? No. Nuisance noise. Croton waterbug under the icebox. No standing allowed. Like, what do you mean by garbage? He bought that big gold ring for more than I paid. Unfortunately, he's not just a symbol, he's real. What are the people for? Good morning, fellow prisoners. The way I see it, drill, baby, drill. Cops check the Bloomberg. Halloween stocks rise 3% over last year. The trouble is, she told me, look, living alone, the thing is, it's just too seductive. Don't risk it, crossing the road. Block the box. Going as a demon around 8 or 9. Guy in Norse helmet. Purple, orange, glitter on the sidewalk. Spill. People get off at 4th Street. Her son is over in Queens.